All right. Good morning, everybody. What day is it? Is it Sunday? Is it Monday? Tuesday? I don't know. I'm losing track. All right. Look, I have my quarantine snacks. Going a little crazy here, but bear with me. I got a bunch of different candy bars. Now look. I'm trying to figure out how did all these candy bars evolve? This is the problem we're facing. We're stuck in quarantine. We can't leave the house. I have all these candy bars, and I don't know how they evolved. That's what we're going to solve today. So look, real simple. Go to the store and buy a bunch of candy. Okay, there's a safety issue there because if you start eating candy, it can be highly addictive and sugary, and you might get obese. So maybe not the best idea to go buy a bunch of candy. However, there are lots of things you can use around the house. Okay. For example, if you have a selection of food at your house, I have lemons, I think these are oranges, onions, banana, avocado, all right? What else do I have? I can do my shoes. Look, okay, I got a black shoe, I got some brown shoes, I got white, blue. Okay, so I got some sandals. Now look, which shoe came first? Okay? What else do I have around the house? Oh, I have lots of plants, right? So if you want to do plants, you can clearly just go around and look at different plants that you have in your house and figure out what you got. What else do you have in your house? Well, I can go to my fridge. And what do I have here? Let's see, I have salmon, some sausages, cheese, butter. I got some carrots, lemons, limes, yogurt, banana bread. I can do my sauces. I got Caesar, I got some French, I got some, I don't know, hot lava, got some ketchup, okay? All right, what else do you have? You can go to your pictures. Look, I have pictures of different people. I can do them if I really want to, okay? It does not matter what you use for this activity. The point of this activity is to build an evolutionary tree on your own. So, for example, I have all these candies. Now look, I have two things that have chocolate. I have Hershey Nuggets and I have Dairy Milk Cadbury. Which one came first? They both have chocolate. However, this one has chocolate, it's in small pieces. Okay, so this one, so open this up. Why is there so much plastic in this? I have no idea. But look, these are small. They're chocolate and they're small. This one's the one big piece of chocolate. Did somehow along the way this chocolate bar split into smaller chocolate bars and then split even further into cha-chas? Now, cha-chas, they're small. Go ahead and taste some, It has an eggshell. It has an eggshell. Where'd that come from? Right? So, that's one evolutionary path, right? Okay, so this chocolate bar possibly could have split into the Hershey Nuggets, right? But also, I have this evolutionary path. This one is cashew. Now, it's not peanuts. Now look, perhaps the chocolate bar became the nuggets and became the cha-chas, which got peanuts inside them now. Okay? Now, I have cashew nuts in this guy. So perhaps this guy simply evolved into this guy, which has cashew nuts. And then he evolved into this guy, which has fruit and nut. Right? Got Kit Kat. Where did the Kit Kat come from? Now, the Kit Kat has multi-pieces, right? So the Kit Kat has 4 different pieces. And now this one has milk tea flavor, right? Now in the Kit Kat, so open the Kit Kat up, and I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna crack into the Kit Kat. And he's got some like cracker thing on this inside. Give it a little taste. Okay, all right. So, and the Snickers, you know, this has caramel, peanut. Give it a taste. Think about it. What it got inside it. All right. So, I'm gonna build a tree here. Now, what I'm thinking is because I have two different evolutionary paths here. Okay, so I have my this guy at first. So, and I got my cha-cha and my peanut cha-cha. Okay, so I have this going on, right? From a basic ancestor. Right about here, you know, this right here is my Hershey Nuggets. Okay, but now I got over here. Now I got this guy, right? So he's gonna come off over here somewhere else. And then this guy came next. So I'm gonna draw him a little further along, right? So he's now over here somewhere, right? So you gotta build a cladogram based on your candies here. You're gonna write a lab report. This is just like in class. So what I want you to do is I want you to take the criteria and I want you to write a report about what you did. So you've seen this before. I've given this to you in class. Okay, so there's a few things. You're gonna have to have exploration. So what's the topic? Topic is obviously natural selection, evolution, background information. What am I doing here? Why'd I pick these candy bars? Okay, why'd I pick them? Whatever you're using, doesn't matter what you're using, explain why you're using it. Safety ethics. Okay, clearly I'm eating chocolate here, so this is not good for my health. Okay, obviously, so you should not be eating too much chocolate. So maybe not eating chocolate might be the best thing to do here. That's unsafe. However, you're not going to have, this is not a traditional experiment. You're not going to have an independent, dependent variable, right? You're going to have methods. So your methods are your observation, right? You're observing different quality. You're not going to really have quantitative data because unless you're not going to have quantitative because you don't have numbers. You only have one of each, right? And you're going to look at different features, just like what we did for hundreds of years. Biologists for hundreds of years classified species based on how they look. That's what you're going to do. Now, obviously, you know, if we were using plants or animals, we could take the genetics and we could sequence them, their DNA, and we could figure out their family tree based on their DNA. Now, obviously, you can't do that. I'm basing it strictly on how they look. So that's my methods. So you have your methods, you have your raw data, which is just your observations. Process data, don't worry about that. Uncertainties, well, obviously, like if I'm using my taste, right? Okay, I taste this, I taste that. That could be subjective. Okay, am I using my eyesight? Right? Are you breaking it up? Are you going to a candy bar and you dissecting it? Right? Are you cutting it up? All these things are going to influence your uncertainty, right? How certain are you? I mean, honestly, I don't know. If this guy came first, this guy's all chocolate, right? How do I know he came first? Well, I'm making judgment, I'm making claims, and I'm supporting it with evidence based on my observations. So there's an uncertainty there. You're gonna have conclusion. You're gonna have strengths, weaknesses. What's strong, what's weak about your experiment, about your analysis. Obviously, looking for your patterns and trends are going to be your strengths because you see a clear pattern between different candies. Weaknesses is maybe you're not testing it genetically. I don't know. Think of what are the weaknesses you face in this and drawing your conclusions. Make sure you make realistic suggestions, relevant suggestions. Your report is based on communication. So presentation, structure, relevance, terminology. All those are your 4 aspects of your communication. Length of the report should not be too long, no more than 2 pages. You only need a cladogram of what you did. So have some rationale. Why'd you pick the things you did? In your analysis, make sure you explain any patterns or trends that you see. Explain how you arrived at your conclusion. Back it up with scientific context, right? So you can compare this to the evolution of finches, or compare this to the evolution of humans, or something else. Okay. So you need to apply your conclusion theory to accepted scientific context. Justify means to back it up, so the strengths and weaknesses of your argument. Okay, and that's kind of it. It shouldn't take you that long to do this. Hopefully you have some fun with it, and that is your experiment for today.